Hey, I'm back. Hey. Oh my god, I'm freezing. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Right now, we're headed to Tinybot for a meetup. Woo! So cold. Should be a good time, man. I'm excited. It's freezing cold. Looks like we're finally through all the bad weather. At least I hope so. Windy. I'm just excited to be out riding again, man. Usually California's blessed with some pretty good weather, but the past month has been nothing but rain, which I guess is a good thing for California since we've been in a drought. And according to the news, we're officially out of the drought, so there's some good news to be had with all the bad weather. Gave me an opportunity to fix my bike. I had an issue with the crank pickup, so I was just having really bad cold start issues, but put a new stator and crank pickup in, and now everything's good. Now I can finally bring you guys those spicy cold start videos. Yeah, Tinybot meet, and then hopefully we can meet up with Rydell. Oh, oops. Just mounted my Insta360, link in the bio. I just mounted this Insta360 right here, like literally as I was leaving, because I don't know, the X3 off the back and the pole just didn't work out for my particular setup. If you guys watched my last video, which if you didn't, you should go watch it. It was my first time using the Insta360, at least the X3, mounted off the back of the bike like this setup that I had. I'll just show you. The X3 mounted off the back of this guy right here, and I just wasn't a big fan of how it looked, so I'm going to try the 1RS mounted right here and see how that works, but I should probably tighten it up a little bit more. So I'll be on my way now. Oh, the sound, I missed it. Well, I think the freeway was closed, so now my maps is taking me around. Can you guys see the green bouncing off the bike right now? See? That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, I've been to different countries and their streets make more sense than any street in LA does. It's like they purpose built them so that you're stuck in traffic all the time. It's definitely always interesting going through LA. Not the safest place for bikers. The roads are terrible, the traffic's terrible. Oh god, oh god. Oh, sick color. I wonder if it's Tinybot wrapped. What's up, man?
Glad you made it safe, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you up close to the front.
Okay.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
What's going on, man? Sick turnout.
Pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And you got the helmet too?
Yeah, I did the helmet. I did it all. Even got the Cardo skin too. We decked out. Oh man. I mean, we got some pretty dope cars that turned up here. This is Brandon's car. He's one of the, I believe one of the owners of Tinybot, but it's a replica of the car from Fast and the Furious. The thing's pretty clean. There's only one other vehicle that I know of that's wrapped in Banana Monster, and it's a Dodge Demon. Hey, yo. There's so many questions for that guy. This is crazy. Whoa. Oh, it's 50-50. Nice to see an MK4 out, and it's right-hand drive. A legit GTR. Is this a Trackhawk or just an SRT? I don't know if all my bike guys are car guys as well, but I myself, I'm super into cars. Actually built high-performance cars for a few years as a career, but I don't know, I feel like if you share the love for bikes, you got to share a love for cars too, right? Evo wagon. pretty sick. And these are something that I used to build too, as Evos as well. Pretty nice setup. I don't know what size turbo that is, but it looks pretty damn big with a nice hood dump, billet intake manifold. The bike, it's an R1.
Nice.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's their wrap. I wrapped it myself.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, it's their wrap.
Hard to wrap?
Kinda. If you wrap it, Tinybot's the way to go for sure.
I just don't know what color. I'm thinking like a blue, like a nice, I'm thinking like a metallic one.
There you go. Well, hey, stay safe, bro. Moved. There's a ton more cars that showed up. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to walk all the way down to the street. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, but if not, you can just skip past. And we'll get back to some riding. Crazy. I actually haven't seen one up close. I've seen a couple in person just rolling down the road, but to see one up close is pretty crazy. I don't know if this is an OEM color. Beautiful and huge. This is the new electric Hummer EV. And when I tell you this thing is a unit, I mean this thing is as wide as like a truck with long travel on it. Probably at least 30 to 40 more cars that showed up from when I just got here. I got free food for everyone. They had a truck come out and they're giving free food to everyone who showed up to the event, which is pretty cool of them. If you guys don't follow Tinybot, please do. Like I said, the link is in my bio if you want my color or any of these colors that you guys see here. I mean, pretty much everything here is wrapped in Tinybot. No banana monster, which is the main reason that I picked it, but I mean, you can see just the caliber of cars and colors that they have here, and this is only a portion of them. I mean, I was just going through their website over the weekend and I couldn't believe how many colors they really have. Again, shout out to Tinybot. Thank you guys so much for the invite and having me out. You gotta be able to hear me. So I think we might just cruise around for a bit. Don't forget too, if you guys want 15% off anything on the NBT website, use code Carson. Click on the link below. Check them out. This is seriously my favorite riding gear. The gassed up E. Gassed up E. See how this 360 footage looks. Divided. Like, I always want to be talkative on my vlogs, and then at the same time I just want to vibe out and listen to music and do my thing, you know, and also try not to get hit by all these California drivers that can't stay in their lanes. You think he wants to be friends? Probably not. Reason 10,000 to get a bike is so you can avoid all this noise. Indecisiveness is what gets riders in trouble. When a driver can't decide whether they want to get over or not after they've already committed to getting into the other lane, because then most bikers will assume, okay, I can start going and not slow down, and then they get back over, and by that time it's too late. It happened many times. I mean, at the end of the day, we're the ones that are out here unprotected. You definitely got to look out for yourself. I had to pull over because this lady literally almost took me out right now. Like, I mean, inches away from taking me out. I was probably going 10 under the speed limit, and she just cut over, didn't even check her mirrors whatsoever, and almost hit me, and luckily I was able to swerve out of the way. And then I realized that my camera was frozen, just stuck on, so I don't even think I got it on camera, but regardless, we're alive. That's really all that matters, I guess. Madness. Stay safe out there, everyone. Well, as you guys can see, we pretty much lost all daylight. I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, drop a comment below, and subscribe. It helps out the channel and it helps support me. It helps me to bring dope videos for you guys to keep enjoying. So until the next one, guys, peace out.